Welcome to Light of this Feather Tarot. So this video is going to be for the week of the 29th, July 29th, 2019 through August 3rd, 2019. I really wanted to focus on wrapping up July going into August. So these energies will kind of blend in with the cards. So I went ahead and got the channeled messages, and they were basically saying time to recap and review. So they said it's really important to take stock of your goals, your to-do list, or any current priorities that you may have. That way you can ensure that you are starting the month off fresh. Meditate and set your attention to make sure that your vibration is still in alignment. They're saying it's okay to adjust your goals and your priorities. They say that we grow and we change. So it only makes sense that our intentions and everything else would have to change and be altered and tailored. Be flexible with yourself. If you have certain goals or certain deadlines, give yourself a little break and be a little bit more flexible, because you might have bumps in the roads, or you might have certain things that come into play that you couldn't necessarily foresee in the future. So instead of getting disappointed when things don't work out or don't work out in your timing, then it's like, well, let me just adjust my goals. They also say that, while meditating, while setting your goals, is there anything you can do better? Is there anything that you can add on? Is there anything that you can change or adjust and things of that nature? And I think with that mindset, that'll really just help you set the expectation as time goes on and time passes. That way there's not much room for disappointment and stuff. It'll just aid with being able to adapt to certain situations. So like I said, this is for like the end of July going into August. A lot of people get a break during the summer. Kiddos go back to school, and things of that nature. Hope everybody is doing well. All of my contact information is listed below. If you want to contact me, if you want to schedule a reading. And if you have any suggestions for specific videos that you would like to, see, let me know. I know, most readers, it's very standard. It's like, the 12 signs, the months, the weekly the energies, but there's certain different things that I can look into, as far as maybe you putting out cards and picking a card, or maybe more people are focused on career and finance, whilst other people are focused on love and romance. Maybe you're single, maybe you're in a relationship. It's going to look different for everybody. Maybe some people are focused on health. I don't really see health and wellness type videos out there. So if you're interested in that, let me know. So let's go ahead and see what the energies of the cards say. So this, like I said, this is for July 29th through August 3rd. The energies will kind of, mix in together. It's the end of July to August. So right off the bat, the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. So the King of Cups energy is really a grounded energy. It's a grounded energy. The king is very fulfilled, in the decisions he or she makes. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So it's definitely some very passionate energy in the Ten of Pentacles. So with the Ten of Pentacles, maybe some of you out there got a new job, got a promotion. Maybe that's one of the goals that that you're trying to get to with that king. So we're gonna see how everything turns out. So first we have the Queen of Cups. I'm sorry, the Queen of Wands. with the Fool. And I decided to do it over here just because of the natural light. It's like really beautiful outside, but I didn't want to go outside because it's kind of noisy. I just thought the lighting was really, really pretty here. So you have the Queen of Wands with the Fool energy. So with that, you know, the Queen of Wands, she's very passionate. You know, if anybody out there is looking for a job, you know, that could be where your focus is, and clarifying it is the Fool. So that lets me know that, you know, some of you guys out there are going to be moving forward with the new beginning. And, you know, with the Fool, you know, he's juggling, these are all the signs, you know, he's juggling all of those effortlessly. So he's, you know, really having faith in the universe that, you know, that the universe isn't going to let him, you know, trip over anything. He's going to keep his balance. So there's definitely balance here. There's a new beginning. There's having faith. So if any of you are out there looking for, you know, a new job or anything like that, maybe you're going to be getting news coming in. Maybe some of you are focusing on applying. So let's see what else we got. All right. And the way I'm kind of reading this is from July moving forward, the end of July going into August. So then we have the Emperor clarified with the Seven of Pentacles. So that's a really beautiful energy. So with the Emperor, to me, it can represent a male or a female, but for a general reading, to me, this is the universe. You know, this is a very grounded energy. And with the universe is on your side. The universe is guiding you. So really right now, it's really important to listen to your intuition. Look out for those messages. If you do feel overwhelmed, you know, you can ask your guides, your angels, you know, whatever you may call them, to assist you, give you some type of signs, because then you have the Seven of Pentacles. So with the Seven of Pentacles, I know that you guys have been, you know, investing in yourself. You know, maybe some of you have been putting in applications, you know, maybe, you know, Pentacles can represent just investing in yourself. They're not quite ready yet. So there may be some type of patience that's needed there until they're ready to sprout, right? So then next you have the Queen of Pentacles with the Hierophant. So with this energy going from the Queen of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles, I already feel like some of you out there, you know, you are signing that contract. And then going back to the channeled messages, you know, recap and review. So if you are signing any documents between, you know, the last week in July going into August, I would make sure everything is clearly communicated. But this is beautiful. This is a beautiful, beautiful energy. A new beginning with the Queen of Pentacles. It's something that's for the long run. It's definitely for the long run, because then you have Temperance and the Six of Wands. So with that energy, you're already in August. That lets me know that you have balance in your life. Not only do you have balance in your life, but you're celebrated. I mean, this guy right here is on the horse and everybody's cheering for him. You know, maybe some of you have been applying for a really, really long time. Maybe the process was, maybe it was at some points, you got impatient. And it's not only a new job. I mean, it's some type of new opportunity. Maybe some of you guys are looking to buy a house. This also represents, just large institutions. It could be a government institution or a job or a church or, different things like that. It could be a school, especially with August and school starting. Maybe, you have a new opportunity in school. Maybe some of you guys are starting school. So I'm going to pull a Law of Attraction card. That's really beautiful energy. And with all this, with the Queen of Wands, with the Pentacles and stuff like that, you really do want to make sure that you are focusing on reviewing reviewing, recapping, and also like the video that I just posted, you know, before this, make sure that, you know, self-care is, you know, at the top of your list. Self-care should always be one of your main priorities. Because the thing is, you know, if you're not whole, how are you going to be whole for someone else? How are you going to be whole for yourself? How are you going to ace that test? How are you going to perform highly at that new job or that new position or anything like that if, you know, your cup isn't full? So just make sure that you're taking care of yourself going from, you know, going into this energy, because there's definitely action with these cards. There's no sitting and waiting or anything like that. There was waiting energy right here. You know, maybe during this time you kind of already knew that, you know, things were moving forward, but maybe you had to do a background check, or, you know, maybe you had to get a start date or things like that, because for the Law of Attraction card, you have communication. So communication, I effectively communicate and clarify my needs in order to achieve my goals. So, I mean, that's beautiful. I mean, maybe, you know, some of you are signing some type of offer. You know, if you're signing a job offer, you want to make sure that your salary is correct, your benefits correct, you know, your holiday, all of this. If you guys are, you know, buying a house or purchasing land or anything like that, any type of documentation, you want to make sure that the communication verbally and black and white written down is clear. You want to make sure that you understand it, the other person understand it, everything is signed, everything is reviewed. Because I know we're also coming out of, you know, Mercury retrograde, but even if not, like, you still want to make sure that that you are doing these things, you know, regardless of what's going on with the energies. You always want to make sure that you're reviewing everything that needs to be reviewed. That way there's just no surprises. And with the Angel Answers card, what I like to do is, it says a year from now. So with that, you know, that could be different from this situation right here. Whatever resonates with you, whatever pops out in your head. Maybe there are other questions that you had in your head. I'm gonna get one more Angel Answers card. But, you know, maybe some of the going back to the channel messages, maybe some of the goals, maybe some of the goals and the aspirations that you had on your list, maybe they're not for next week. Maybe they're not for the next 3 months. Maybe they are next year. So maybe you're planning big things and you're thinking, oh, wow, that's not going to happen to this or that. It's like, don't hold yourself back. You don't know. It could happen quicker than that. And maybe somebody has something planned that's like a pretty big deal. And, you know, Spirit's saying a year from now. And then you also have the opportunity card. So, you know, this reading may not resonate with everybody, but there is a beautiful opportunity that is going to present itself, you know, the last week of July going into August. So, you know, please like, share, and subscribe if this resonates with you. If you have any ideas of any videos in the future that you would like to see, leave a comment. Let me know, you know, what opportunities that you guys have. And thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.